Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Facts About the Presidents of the United States. Today's episode, we are going to talk about Calvin Coolidge, who was a Republican from 1923 to 1929. Alright, so this episode might be a bit long today because we have 8 facts about him for you today. So it might be a little long, but just bear with me, all right? I swear I'll try to go through everything as fast as I possibly can, so I can fill your brains with knowledge. All right, all right. Here we go. Number one, he is the only president born on the Independence Day or the 4th of July. I should also like to mention very few things that happened on that day. Um, on that day, in terms of presence in America itself, uh, in 1776, obviously we declared our independence from the British Empire to become the land of the free and the home of the brave. It is the day that 3 presidents have died. John Adams and Thomas Jefferson died in 1826, which is ironically the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, which, on a side note, they both signed, as you remember in those episodes. In 1831, James Monroe died on the 4th. And since we're talking about Calvin Coolidge, in 1872, he was born on the 4th of July. So, yeah, there's that to think about. Number 2. A woman at a party once told him that she bet a friend that she couldn't get him to say 3 words. He replied, "You lose." Yep. Number 3. He had the nickname Red due to his red hair. Alright, cool. That's cute. Number 4. He was not a fan of his successor, Herbert Hoover. He said of Hoover that for 6 years that man has given me advice, all of it bad. And I would also like to mention that he was Harding's and Coolidge's Secretary of Commerce. He was the third Secretary of Commerce of American history because it was established under, I want to say Wilson, but I don't know. I don't have time for that. You guys can look that up on your own. Number 5. A man of few words until the end, his last will and testament was only 23 words long. Yeah. Which I would also like to point out because, due to that and due to the other one, he was one of those presidents that didn't like to talk. Like, he was always quiet. He was the quiet one. Number 6. He was the first president to appear in a talkie, a movie with sound. Yeah, that's what they called him back in those days. Once again, we're in the presidents that were in office within the last 100 years. So, keep that in mind, guys. Number 7. His real first name is John, and he dropped it while in college. Yep. Guess he didn't like it, because John's a very, very, very common name. It's been common for centuries. And number 8. He signed the Indian Citizenship Act, which gave full U.S. citizen rights to all Native Americans. Which, that's nice, even though the natives were been treated horribly for centuries, ever since the colonization of this country and even the founding of our nation and the early years of our nation. Andrew Jackson. So, yeah. Because Indian affairs was still a big hot button issue back in those days. So, thank you so much for watching. I know it's a little long, but you guys just have to deal with it. So, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for Herbert Hoover tomorrow. Stay cool, stay tuned. Why do I have to be in this? What's that? I know, Washington. You only took the job because everyone wanted you to be king of the country. You're a true American hero there, Washington.